2 seconds. That's how long it takes for a single thought to begin rewiring your brain. Not a week, not a month, 2 seconds. And there are 2 words, just 2, that when combined with the right intention, have been used by mystics, philosophers, quantum physicists, and some of the most powerful human beings to ever walk this earth to reshape their reality from the inside out. Those 2 words? I am. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Affirmations. I've tried those. They didn't work. And if that's you, stay with me. Because what I'm about to share with you isn't the fluffy, write-it-on-a-sticky note version you've seen before. What we're going into today is different. It's deeper. And honestly, some of these are going to make you uncomfortable. Because the I am affirmations I'm about to give you don't just change how you feel. According to neuroscience, ancient wisdom traditions, and documented human experience, they change what you attract, what you become, and what your life is allowed to be. Stay until the end, because the final affirmation in this video, it broke me open the first time I heard it, and I think it might do the same for you. Before we get to the affirmations themselves, you need to understand something most people completely overlook. And missing this is exactly why affirmations don't work for most people. Here it is. I am is not a sentence. It's a declaration of existence. In the ancient Hebrew tradition, the name of God, the most sacred name, was I am that I am, not I will be. I was. I am. Present, infinite, absolute. In the Vedic traditions of ancient India said something almost identical. The Sanskrit phrase, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the universe. Not a metaphor, a truth. And in the New Testament, Jesus doesn't say, I will be the way. He says, I am the way. Now, whether you're religious or not, whether you're spiritual or not, what these traditions were pointing to is something that modern neuroscience is now confirming. The 2 words I am bypass your logical, skeptical mind and speak directly to your subconscious identity. Think about that. Your logical mind can argue. Your logical mind can say, but that's not true yet, but I don't have that yet, but I don't feel that way. Your logical mind is a gatekeeper, but your subconscious, it doesn't argue. It accepts. It becomes. When you say, I am, your nervous system doesn't treat it as a wish or a hope. It treats it as a current reality. And here's where it gets fascinating. Your brain then begins to reorganize itself around that reality. It's called neuroplasticity. And it's not magic. It's biology. So when I tell you these affirmations are powerful, I mean that literally, neurologically, energetically, experientially. But here's where the warning is, and I mean this sincerely. What follows, I am, is building your world. Every single day, whether you realize it or not, every time you say, I am so tired, I am always broke, I am not good enough, you are programming your reality. And most people are doing this on autopilot, unconsciously, destructively. Today, we take back the pen. If you're feeling this already, drop a comment. I want to know who's ready. Let me tell you about a study. In 2016, researchers at Carnegie Mellon University studied people under chronic stress, people who felt overwhelmed, undervalued, and stuck. They divided them into two groups. One group practiced self-affirmation, specifically affirmations rooted in their identity and values. The other group didn't. The results? The self-affirmation group showed measurably lower cortisol levels. That's your stress hormone. They problem-solved better. They performed under pressure. Their brains literally functioned differently. But here's what the researchers found most striking. And this is the part that keeps me up at night. The affirmations didn't just make people feel better. They made people see better. As in, their perception shifted. The same obstacle that had felt impossible suddenly felt navigable. Not because the obstacle changed, because they changed. This is what IAmAffirmations done correctly can do. They don't just whisper hope into a hopeless moment. They recalibrate the lens through which you see everything. Now, here's where I need to give you the caution I promised in the title. Most people who try affirmations fail because they treat them like shopping lists for the universe. They repeat the words, they feel nothing, they get nothing, and they give up. But the people who experience actual transformation, who go from bankruptcy to abundance, from depression to purpose, from invisible to magnetic, they don't just say the affirmations, they feel them, they inhabit them, they speak them like they're remembering something true, not wishing for something distant. That is the secret. And that is what we're about to do together. So wherever you are right now, I want you to take one slow, deep breath. Because what comes next isn't just a list, it's an activation. I'm going to walk you through these one at a time. Don't rush. Feel each one. If one hits differently, pause the video. Sit with it. Write it down. Say it out loud. Let's begin. I am worthy, not because of what I've done, but because of what I am. Say that again slowly. I am worthy. Not conditionally, not I will be worthy when I lose the weight, get the promotion, fix the relationship. Right now, as you are, incomplete, imperfect, still figuring it out, worthy. This one breaks people because so many of us were taught, not in words, but in moments, in silences, in the way people looked at us or didn't, that our worth was something to be earned. It wasn't. It never was. It is. I am the architect of my own reality. Not the victim of it, not the passenger, the architect. This is where ownership lives. Every choice. Most people who try affirmations fail because they treat them like shopping lists for the universe. They repeat the words, they feel nothing, they get nothing, and they give up. But the people who experience actual transformation, who go from bankruptcy to abundance, from depression to purpose, from invisible to magnetic, they don't just say the affirmations, they feel them, they inhabit them, they speak them like they're remembering something true, not wishing for something distant. That is the secret. And that is what we're about to do together. So, wherever you are right now, I want you to take one slow, deep breath. Because what comes next isn't just a list, it's an activation. I'm going to walk you through these one at a time. Don't rush. Feel each one. If one hits differently, pause the video, sit with it, write it down, say it out loud. Let's begin. I am worthy, not because of what I've done, but because of what I am. Say that again slowly. I am worthy, not conditionally. Not, I will be worthy when I lose the weight, get the promotion, fix the relationship. Right now, as you are, incomplete, imperfect, still figuring it out, worthy. This one breaks people, because so many of us were taught, not in words, but in moments, in silences, in the way people looked at us or didn't, that our worth was something to be earned. It wasn't. It never was. It is. I am the architect of my own reality. Not the victim of it, not the passenger, the architect. This is where ownership lives. Every choice, every habit you allow to stay, you are building with it. The question is no longer, why is this happening to me? The question becomes, what am I building? I am a magnet for miracles, opportunities, and the right people. Now, your logical mind might flinch here. That sounds too woo-woo, but stay with me. There's a principle in psychology called confirmation bias. Your brain notices what it's primed to see. When you tell yourself nothing ever works out, you literally stop seeing the doors that open. When you tell yourself you are a magnet for opportunity, your reticular activating system, the filter in your brain that decides what gets your attention, starts pointing you towards them. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. So become the thing. I am at peace with my past and excited about my future. This one is medicine for anyone carrying weight they weren't meant to carry forever. Your past is not your identity, it's your history. And history, as powerful as it is, does not have to be your destination. The shame, the regret, the should-haves, you can honor them, you can learn from them, but you are not obligated to live inside them. Say it like you mean it. I am at peace with my past. How did that feel? Even if something resisted, notice that. That resistance is the exact thing this affirmation is designed to dissolve. I am someone who finishes what I start. Simple, direct, devastating in the best way possible for the procrastinator, the dreamer who never deploys, the person who has 17 unfinished things and wonders why they feel stuck. Identity drives behavior. Before you can act like someone who finishes, you have to be them. Start here. I am deeply loved, deeply seen, and deeply enough. If you needed to hear that one today, drop a heart below. You are not alone in this room. I am unshakable. Not invincible, not without pain, unshakable. There is a difference between someone the storm bends and someone the storm cannot break. Unshakable isn't about never falling. It's about the knowing, deep in your bones, that you will rise every single time. You have survived every hard day so far, every single one. That is not a small thing. That is data. That is proof. You are unshakable.
I am becoming, the best version of myself, and it is already done. This is the quantum leap. Already done is not denial of where you are. It's trust in where you're going. When a seed is planted in the ground, it doesn't announce itself as a tree yet, but in every way that matters, it is the tree. The blueprint is there. The destiny is encoded. You planted this seed the moment you started seeking, the moment you pressed play on this video, the moment you decided that the life you imagined was worth believing in. It is already done. I promised you one final affirmation, and I want to be honest with you. The first time I encountered this one, I couldn't say it without my voice breaking, because it's not dramatic. It doesn't sound powerful on the surface, but the depth of what it means, it cuts through everything. Are you ready? I am here. I am alive, and that is enough to begin. Not I am here once I've fixed myself. Not I am enough when I've achieved enough. Here, now, as I am. Every great journey, every transformed life, every redemption story, every human being who built something from nothing started in a moment exactly like this one. Not with certainty, not with resources, not with a perfect plan. With presence, with aliveness, with the radical, revolutionary act of saying, I am here, and that is enough to begin. Here's what I want you to understand before you close this video and go back to your life. You have been speaking I am your entire life. You've been using this power, consciously or not, every single day. The only question is, what have you been building with it? Because it was never neutral, it was never just words. Every I am so stupid, every I am always the unlucky one, every I am not the kind of person who, that was construction. And now you know that. Now you cannot unknow it. Which means from this moment forward, every I am you speak is a choice. A choice to shrink or to expand. A choice to wound or to heal. A choice to stay the same or to step into the version of yourself that has been waiting patiently, faithfully, on the other side of your own belief. So here is what I want you to do right now. Pick one affirmation from today that hit you the hardest, the one that made something in your chest tighten or your eyes burn or your mind say, I don't know if I believe that yet. That one. That's yours. That's the one doing the work. Write it somewhere you'll see it. Say it every morning, not as a wish, but as a remembering. Say it until it stops feeling like a lie, and then say it some more. Because here's the truth about transformation. It doesn't arrive as a lightning bolt. It arrives as a quiet shift. A morning when you wake up and you realize you haven't spoken to yourself cruelly in days. A moment when an opportunity appears, and instead of saying, that's not for me, you hear yourself say, why not? That is the work. That is the miracle. And it begins with 2 words. I am. Music swells. Hold for 3 seconds, then begin to fade. If this video reached you today, if something in here landed where it was meant to land, please share it with one person who needs it. You never know whose entire trajectory might shift because you did. Like this video if these affirmations gave you something real.
Subscribe if you want to go deeper. We are just getting started here. And leave me a comment. Tell me which affirmation hit you hardest. I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one. You are exactly where you need to be.